What's up, guys? Welcome to Station 3 Productions. Man, I'm shooting on the Sony CyberShot today as we had a little issue with the GoPro. So stick around, stay tuned, and I'll show you what happened, and I'll tell you how I fixed it. Alright guys, well, long story short, I dropped the GoPro. I was working on a project, got a little careless I guess, dropped the GoPro, then I busted the mount off, those little mounts. And right here is what happened. These little ear things right here, these things busted flush right to the body of the GoPro itself. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have had this problem yet, but trust and believe, it does happen, because it just happened to me. So anyhow, what I done, I was kind of in a hurry, so I took it all back in the house, grabbed some super glue, and put it all back together, because it broke really clean. I mean, all the parts fit perfect. So anyhow, put the super glue on there, and I don't know how long, I think it was like 4 to 6 hours or something I left it set. Then I went to put this piece back together, and it broke again. I was like, what the hell, man? Super glue's a fix-all, or at least I thought. Outside of duct tape, I mean, duct tape fixes everything, right? Everything but a GoPro. Well, anyhow, so that didn't work. It's like, well, what would be my next plan of action? What I'd done was this time, I went back through and I used sandpaper and I cleaned, I don't know how well you guys can see this. I gotta sort of hold on to it. What I did was I used sandpaper and I sanded off all of the parts, you know, the two little ear pieces and the parts on the body itself. Then I cleaned up all of the glue, cleaned up all the dust and dirt and grime and all that jazz. Oh, I didn't do that, right? Then I went back through and I used super glue again, but this time all I done is I put the super glue on just the earpieces, put them all back together, then I set it up against my hard drive. I don't know, something to this, like this. And I just left it set there, and I left it set there for 24 hours. And I tell you, so far I've had no problems at all. I was able to put this piece back together. I was able to take all of that together and then put it back on my tripod mount. And I've been able to use it, no problem at all. But the only thing is I'm a little leery about is using it as a helmet cam. You know, I haven't done that yet, and I don't know if I'm going to, because, you know, the mount's already compromised, and the way we use the helmet cam with my racing mower, and, you know, when we go on our bike rides and all that, you know, I don't know if it's going to be a good idea to try it like that or not. But it's definitely perfect for, you know, all the other stuff, like I said earlier, my tripod mount and all that stuff. So anyhow, how many of you guys have had that problem? You know, just let me know. Drop them down in the comment section, because I'm kind of curious. You know, I haven't seen too much about it, but it, like I said, it does work. It does happen, because it did happen. And man, I was pissed. Super pissed. But at any rate, like I said, I fixed it. It seems to be working fine. So I thought I'd come on here and show you guys how that worked out. And, you know, if it hasn't happened to you, and it does in the future, which I hope it don't, because it's a pain in the neck, you know, that'll give you something to look at. You know, the super glue and sandpaper, you know, is when it broke clean the first time. Like I said, I was in a hurry, and I kind of pushed it all back together, and everything was really smooth, so I think that had something to do with it. But, you know, after I used the sandpaper, put the glue back on there, I left it set for quite a bit longer, then everything seemed to have worked out perfect, with the exception of the whole helmet cam thing. Like I said, I don't know if I should try that or not, but anyway, there you have it. You know. Yep. Just take your GoPro, sand each side, sand both pieces or whatever piece would break. Super glue, leave it set 24 hours. Then you should be able to, you know, put everything back together. Put your bolt back in, and then hook it up to whatever mount you're using. So there you go, guys. That's what I've been dealing with. So, like I said, you know, if it happened to you guys, let me know down below. And if you had to fix one, let me know how you did it. You know, because just in case, you know, because somebody's going to be looking for a way to fix their GoPro, because I know these things are expensive, and you're not going to want to keep buying these, you know, every time something breaks. You got to try to fix it. So, alright guys, there you go. Until the next time, take care, be safe, and support your local fire department. Right. Later.